Greetings and welcome to another episode of The Second Sign. It's the first time I've actually done a live stream for a fair while, so I've dusted off my microphone, fired up OBS to find out I'm about 3 versions behind, and thought I'm going to schedule a stream. Actually, I haven't scheduled this stream, just gone off the cuff, both on YouTube and on Rumble. I used to be able to put the live chat up. I think that is no longer working these days. Let me see what happens when I... Obviously, this is all stuff I should have done prior to starting the stream, so I will be monitoring the chat. I do see Mudlark Digging Up the Thames is in there, so thanks ever so much for saying hello tonight, Mudlark. It is great. Let's see what I expect I can sort out a live chat in some form or another. Yeah. Partly the reason I haven't streamed for so long is that I haven't come across a huge amount of material that I thought needed bringing to people's attention, or perhaps I have, I just haven't been motivated enough to do it. I've been putting my focuses mainly on TikTok actually. That is where I spend a lot of time these days, putting out content in one form or another. We might have a quick look at that before we end the stream tonight. But I did, of course, I did find my second signs were pretty much becoming kind of repetitive. There's only so many times you can tell people to look out for people wearing red shoes. Regular viewers of mine will hopefully know what that means. We do see a very common formula, would you call it, with a lot of things, and there's something I came across on Twitter at first appears very disturbing, very aggressive, but we're gonna scratch the surface a little bit and see if yeah, there might be more to it. Right, the live chat, let's see what I can, in case anyone does feel the need to say hello in the chat tonight. That's if I can get it working. Yeah, the thumbnail, well, sorry, no, the name of tonight's stream is Streets of Rage. Does anyone remember the mid-90s Mega Drive game called Streets of Rage? It was, yeah, pretty fantastic. I used to play it, and that inspired me to name this evening's stream, which is after a video I saw on a platform I just haven't got time for. Well, I say I haven't got time for it. I don't spend a lot of time over there anymore. Twitter used to be a great platform where I enjoyed, following people's accounts. Now become utter rubbish. It's you get constantly bombarded with accounts of people that are they've got some odd outlooks on life, let's say, and isn't necessarily someone I want to interact with. I was actually going to make a video on 2 accounts. They look so similar, but that will have to be one for another night, because the the X account, as it's now called since becoming X, is just not worth going on. Radio Genoa, I'm not sure if anyone else knows this channel. If I bring up my display, we will have a look at a tweet I came across. See what your thoughts might be on it. There is a lot of swearing actually in this video, but we're all adults here, I hope. It's nearly 11 o'clock, so any fellow British people to which this video would probably be mostly of interest to. Right, Radio Genoa, let's have a closer look at their account. They only follow 4 people and they have 1.1 million followers. It's one of these blue ticks on Twitter. It seems Twitter's worked out that I'm a male and they constantly bombard me with trashy women offering to sell me pictures. It's just a pretty dire place over there. And that's the only notifications I ever get on there. But I do also still chance upon lots of people China kind of, it would appear, incite racism. Here we see them, this X account seems to be, of course, it's run by Elon Musk, who is, by all accounts, according to popular opinion, mainstream opinion, is in cahoots with the President of the United States, Trump, who is seen as racist, right-wing, as they would tell us. My personal opinion of him is he's probably nothing as reported in any regards whatsoever. But yeah, it seems to become a very right-wing place. And yeah, this is the sort of footage they put out. I've not watched this video, but it's exactly the sort of video we're going to be looking at this evening. We're going to get started with it in a minute. A video clearly designed to incite racial hatred, I think. It borders on racism, but sorry, it's more. Look, remember what I said. Look at the colors of the shoes. Color coded. These videos are 100% color coded. Mainly, I've pointed out the looking out for people wearing red shoes, but of course, blue covers it as well. Every single person that happened to be wearing blue trainers. What a coincidence! While they batter this poor kid. I'm going to say it's theatrical. Yeah, Mr. Red Shirt stood in the background there. I hope you can see. Actually, I don't think you can see my mouse. Let me see. We'll bring up a close-up of the lad. Oh, that didn't work. Yeah, it's if you look closely at these videos where it shows, I call it civil unrest, but it could be anything from rioting to violence to people having their phones stolen. All too often, it is the same colors coming up, both in shoes and on other stuff. Right, he's put out a load more trash videos. Sorry, this account has put out a load more trash videos since I since I made the, remember the red, okay? It's no coincidence all these people are wearing red t-shirts and black and white. Oh no, the majority of people are either in just drab clothing. Again, this is all staged AF, I would say. Right, where's the actual one? Probably lost the tweet now, it was so long ago he did it. No problem, I will be able to find it. Okay. Let me just cover this up 1 second while I attempt to find the original tweet that we were looking at this evening. Nonetheless, I mean, I've got the video available. Gosh, it's taken me a long time to find it. I did have it just a couple of minutes ago, unfortunately, but I've now shut down the link. We will get back there. Plus, my mouse keeps freezing on me as well, which isn't going to help, but we can scroll down. Yeah, this is typical of one of my live streams. Poorly prepared and everything, not everything goes wrong. But, in a way, it's maybe it is worth. Like, I need a new set of batteries. I know my keyboard was threatening me with the batteries running out as well, so my apologies. If we had anyone in the live chat at this point, it would be the time when I would go over and have a look at that. But my videos don't seem to get much get many numbers. That is, of course, the meaning of the name, the second sign. First sign of madness, obviously, is talking to yourself, and when you don't get anyone in the live chat, that is literally what you're doing, talking to yourself. So I thought, let's name my stream. Well, what's the second sign of madness then? So that is why we have the second sign, in case anyone's not familiar with the naming convention of this channel. Right, is that solved my frozen mouse? Yes, it has. Right, I am going to find it. Thanks nonetheless to anyone that does take the time to watch this evening. Even if you don't say hello in the live chat, I can live with that. Still good just to have you there. Right. Here is it. I found the link now. I'll put my display back on. Okay, I'm kind of tempted not to play the audio just because of the awful swearing that comes up, but and part of the reason is bad language in a video, and YouTube will restrict it to only to the audience who are signed in, so you can't watch it unless you're signed in and can verify that you are over 18, or so I'd rather avoid that restriction. I did get one removed from one of the videos I uploaded of a boy slapping what appeared to be an old lady. It wasn't, it was a mannequin, and it was flagged as being, you know, showing violent footage. I appealed and said this wasn't violent, it was theatrical, I'm watching it for review purposes, please remove the strike, and very kindly they did. So, I mean, YouTube, you don't generally get, it can be difficult to get strikes removed, but not impossible. So, okay, in this video, a Muslim attacks a British couple just because they eat pork. They also want to dictate to us what we should eat or drink. If Muslims don't eat pork, all I would say to them is, well done, following the scriptures telling us not to eat unclean food. So, but that's beside the point. If I wasn't such a skeptic, I would probably fit right into this world of Twitter where people believe that arguments like this take place. Remember what we're looking for? See this guy in the black? I hope you can see him. Do we need to get our color coding convention up one more time? What we're looking for is the majority of people, the backgrounders, will be wearing black and white. You'll get one person wearing red. Now, that they were the director, there also could be photographers, also seem to wear red. Anyone who is part of the kind of cast, sorry, you know, beyond the background staff, as it were, wear red. Key characters, why they're key, we might not necessarily see it on screen, but backstage, you know, in the script, it's the people wearing blue or green are considered key characters. That is how I've come to recognize it. You can also look out for yellow. If not blue or green, yellow will certainly be used as well. Okay, right, I'm going to put the footage on. Sorry, not the footage, the audio. You really need to feel, in order to appreciate how nasty the video is, you have to watch it properly. Right, hopefully you can, having said that, hopefully you can hear the audio. Right, prepare for a load of nasty language, swear words. I generally don't, you know, I don't put swearing on my streams if I can help it, but they do obviously pop up, and this will be one of those occasions. Oh, you're not hearing that anyway, are you? Hang on.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah.
You are son of a bitch.
You are, look at you. You eat pork and you fucking look like pork.
Yeah.
You fucking pig. You fucking pussy.
This is
Okay. This is what this person said, that the reason this attack happened was just because they ate pork. Well, actually, no, it wasn't. It was already an argument taking place. I will scroll back. That was the key part of the video, though. That was the part that the tweets actually said, but if you watch it from the beginning, you can see there's a lot more supposedly going on. I'm tempted to... Right, we've got a better way of playing it. And that's how we're going to do it. Right, where is our...
Fucking one. You son of a bitch.
Right. This is the video. Now bear in mind red, okay? They will code their things. Red car in the background. Okay, there's a lot of red cars on the street. Doesn't necessarily mean it too much. So...
Yeah, kurwa your mum, you son of a bitch. Yeah.
You're not allowed.
Yeah?
You're not
I'll
allowed.
fucking move.
Just notice there's a red house in the background. Okay. Coincidence, I'm sure.
Move your fucking phone out my face before I smack it one. You son of a bitch.
Yeah.
You are son of the bitch.
You are, look at you. You eat
Yeah.
pork and you
Yeah.
fucking look like pork.
Yeah.
You fucking pig. You fucking
Yeah,
pussy.
this is racist.
Yeah. How's that
This is
racist?
racist.
I called you a pork bastard. I didn't call you a white bastard.
Based on
He called you a pork bastard, not a white bastard. That is the key line in tonight's play. That is the big insult.
religion.
Oh,
based,
really,
man.
really, really,
Yes,
really,
yes,
yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah. Pull the fence, Disha, then. I want to see what this motherfucker's gonna do. Yeah.
Now, in my experience, I don't get involved in many brawls in the street, but the only time I'm confident enough just to say anything I want to someone is if I know them well enough that they're not going to turn around and throw a punch at me. Now, yeah, the way this guy freely spits out racial language, gets right in this guy's face, it just, you know, unless you are absolutely fuming about something, it looks like they've actually blocked the road. I don't know if you've noticed. This is, for all intents and purposes, although we can't see the fourth wall, this is a closed set with the cars blocking any other vehicles from interrupting this bit of filming.
Your mum's a gangster, you son of a bitch. Fuck off. Yeah, fuck you. Fucking stupid bitch. This ain't your country.
You don't even
You
try.
fucking true.
You don't even try
Yeah,
to do that.
delete your fucking shit then. Move it then.
Don't.
Did you see it? Okay, that was the big moment. Right, I'm going to turn the audio off on that. Hopefully you could hear it. Not that it particularly matters, right. Yeah, of course, the first key part is obviously the guy's wearing blue, key character, the red car in the background, red house. There's another red house on the other side as well. If those aren't enough, I mean, it's a very common colour of bricks, red bricks. It's what loads of houses in Britain are built of. And by the way, little bit of FYI for you, if you ever visit Bath, you can tell the really old buildings because they are the red bricks. Any houses built with red bricks, there was a law passed or something was passed at some point where only the buildings had to be made of Bath stone. They couldn't use red bricks anymore. So if you ever see a red brick in Bath, a red brick building in Bath, you know it's an old one. Right. Anyway, yes, so back on. However, where I live now, we see red bricks aplenty. Okay, we'll watch this guy squaring up to everyone. And it is at this point... Hang on. Do we need to slow things down a bit? Yeah, we are going to slow it down a bit. Just so we can get the red shoes in, which always have to come in. Right, person filming, you get that? Probably not. Is clearly wearing a pair of red shoes. And there you go. You can just about see the tip of them on the bottom of your screen. I hope you can see that anyway. We will actually just have a quick look at my channel, some of the previous videos, as I said at the beginning of this stream, there's only so many videos you can make telling people to look out for red shoes. Now, I'll show you some of the other videos I've made just to show this isn't just coming off the top of my head. One way you know this stuff that we see, I always seem to come across it on Twitter, but it's also on platforms such as TikTok. As I say, I spend a lot of my time now over on TikTok, and yeah, you get all this same stuff. Color-coded riots, where we saw the very usual colors in the crowd. This Apple Store robbery, where the kids are wearing his red trainers. It's no coincidence, basically. If you ever see a bit of footage, it disturbs you to the core. It makes you want to go out and commit a racially aggravated attack, or just be fearful of people wearing turbans, or whatever that gentleman was in the Twitter video. Was that a turban, would you say? I'm not sure what you call those types of hats, but yeah, one thing this would probably do to a lot of people watching this is make them afraid of people dressed like that. Right, back to my channel, and yeah, that's my uploaded videos. I've done numerous live streams. We mentioned pink actually last time. Again, pink is used, but not quite in the same way. Black, white, and red all over. That was probably a compilation. No, yeah, these are Red Rag riots, where we saw riots riots taking place all over the country, all on the same day of the week. I don't know. Certainly inspecting riot footage, again, looking out at all this stuff. I've been saying it for years, look out for the colours. Okay, so, as I said, I've kind of said that as many times as I can now. I would hope anyone who's ever going to come across my channel would understand that. So I've since, rather than spending the time I would normally spend doing live streams, such as a Thursday evening and a Sunday, they were the 2 nights I did them. I'm not ruling out doing any more live streams. I'm just saying I now spend a lot more time over on TikTok, not so much just uploading videos, but something I've started putting as much time into as I can. Yeah, just to let you know, I have a sheet. Where are we? Where I added a list of names, and I used to put, well, I've got them now running across the bottom of the screen, and it's just to say thanks to people over the years who have supported my content in one form or another. In fact, there is a name that should be on there, and that is Mudlark Digging Up the Thames, because that person's pretty much been watching my content since I first started. They also bought my recommended I publish an ebook and bought one on Amazon, so I think Mudlark definitely deserves to go on that list. Let me see. Let me update it now. Mudlark. Actually, yeah, Mudlark is was the first person I saw to put up a video of King Charles on any currency. She uploaded them on a 50p, and I cropped it and released it as a short. And then between us, I think we've now managed to upload all video of all the notes of King Charles on all the notes now. So got the coins to go. If anyone does come across a King Charles coin, other than the 50p and wants to upload a short and just let me know or leave a comment, I'm really interested to see them. I did see a stamp the other day. I know this is sad. It's just something I've decided I want to document on YouTube by putting up as many shorts of it as I can. But yeah, consider it stamp collecting almost. I managed to nab one of Mudlark's a video of Mudlark's £50 note. So thanks again. You're certainly deserving of being on the list. Let me find that before we go. Right. Yes, this video I put up of King Charles on a 50 is certainly all credit to Mudlark for uploading that one. So thank you very much. Yeah, I've not been able to monitor the live chat tonight, so if anyone has happened to say hello in there, I will certainly take a look in a second before we go. And over on Rumble, of course, you never know, someone might say hello on Rumble. Jeff, great to see you in the chat. Thank you for joining us tonight. Yes, we have a rather cryptic hi, not me. Well, hi from you. Hi to you, Jeff. Really great and good to have you on the stream tonight. Sorry I can't bring up the live chat. I think I could. There we go. It's up. For a long time, it's really not worth it, to be honest. It's not a very impressive live chat tonight. No one particularly keen to say hello, but I can live with that. Thanks to those two that have at least made the said hello tonight. It makes all the difference. I don't even bother checking Rumble. I know no one ever says anything in the live chat on Rumble. Let's see. I could be surprised. I'm not surprised. Yeah, Rumble's I've kind of given up on it now. I don't. Which, not to say. I mean, I'm uploading tonight, so I'm not going to say I've completely given up on it. It's. So I'll get back there. But TikTok is a platform I am now uploading. And in fact, I just wanted to let people know, I mentioned earlier those that I thank for supporting my content and the videos I make. Thanks to those who have hit links and found me on other platforms. There is another way you can support me, actually, just by spending a few minutes. If you happen to use TikTok, it's certainly free for you guys to use and may even be considered something you like and want to make use of. Yeah, if you have the TikTok app and you upload videos, there are what they call effects on there, and they do, if you get enough people using the effects that you create, TikTok will give you a bit of money, kind of a bit like, instead of views, you're getting people using your effect. So I have started making effects over there, just getting familiar with the Effects House software. Fairly straightforward to use, but a lot of the effects I've put up there, bear in mind I've only just been using the software for probably 2 months. These are very much beginner stuff, but I will, just before we go, give you a quick look at the stuff I do over there. Anyone know where they can find? I mean, this isn't all I do over there. Where are we? I do also upload other videos, of course, but right, let me line that up. Yes, I'm sure if you've been watching my content long enough, you'll know that I've got a second channel in which I just document all the numerous cats that have been brought into our lives. We've literally, and we wouldn't have it any other way, to be honest. We've been invaded by cats, and that is not an understatement. They have came, seen, and conquered. There's loads of them here now. We've lost the battle, as it were. So, yeah, I've just decided. You know the saying, atheists will say, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. I believe the real saying is, when God gives you lemons, you make lemonade. When he gives you cat videos, you make... Sorry, when he gives you cats, you make cat videos. That has always been my motto going into this. So that's what I've done. I've made cat videos. I've also... So I will put a link, although Twitter doesn't... Sorry, although YouTube don't like me sharing links anymore in the chat. Oh, by the way, Xmas Eve. Too quiet. Yeah, you're quite right. Not quite Xmas Eve either, but I did make a video about Xmas, by the way, once, and it was called... you can go and find it if you want. It's one of my very old ones, and was one of the first videos I recorded with a separate microphone, and the audio was utter garbage. I mean, it was quite shoddy. But it probably exists over on a platform like 153 News. I would have thought I've uploaded it there. It's the sort of thing you might find on a Bobby's Best Bits live stream, where I was to stream a load of archive footage. One of these videos that I made about Christmas. Anyway, we're not talking about that. We're talking about my the work that I'm now doing on TikTok. And if anyone uses TikTok, the app, and they want to apply an effect, I have started making them. This is my thing, which I will leave a link to. If you go to the second section, there's an image of a little wand, as it were, and these are TikTok effects, and you'll find the ones I've made. I say I'm very new to the software, but if you get enough people using these effects, TikTok will pay you pretty much. I think it's the equivalent of one person using your video in terms of like revenue would be what an ad revenue would be to one person watching your video. I did hear in order to earn 1,000 on YouTube, you have to get 1 million views. I'm not sure how true that is, but I would think it's probably similar over here. I know you have to get 3 effects to get over 1,000. Once 3 of your effects get over 1,000 uses, they then monetize you, as it were. And the nearest I've got is, well, this is the kind of thing it is. Yeah, the nearest I've got one effect up to 453 uses. So if I can get 3 of them up to 1,000, I become monetized. Yeah, Cool Gold Shades, that's the only one so far that's had more than a few people use it. Well, I've got a few into the hundreds. I'm getting there gradually. I am gradually becoming a bit more familiar with the content, with the software to make it. So I am dedicating a lot more time to that. All you got to do, go on one of these, click on one, and whether you film yourself or just a lot of them is orientated on a person being in front of the camera. So if you do put yourself in front of the camera on TikTok, then some of these effects might... The very first one I did was called Feathered Border, and it just puts a little border around your video. Not that anyone ever happened to use that one. Most of them are just people putting shade, you know. In fact, let me see if I can show you just some of the things. There's nothing groundbreaking, nothing life-changing, but people are using it, so I am gonna give it a go. Spend some time making these effects. Yeah, this is my most popular one to date. Cool Gold Shades. But without the app, you can't watch them, so you can't see any of the videos without the app, so that's what I mean. If you're using the TikTok app, please check out my account. I'm going to put a link now in the description. At least let me do that, surely. Nope. I've got it here. Yeah, if you go onto my Twitter on a desktop, you cannot access those effects. So I'm going to put now in the live chat. I'll put a link to it. And also put it in the description in case anyone's feeling charitable and they want to somehow show their support. That is a very simple way you can do it. Right, I did plan to spend like about 2 minutes discussing that video we were watching of, you know, my Twitter account. Sorry, my TikTok account. Keep getting it wrong. Then, right. Okay, it's getting late here. It's where I start rambling, stop making any sense. Yeah, it is available. Right, I'll put it over on Rumble as well for what it's worth, in case anyone happens to be over there. There is a link in the live chat. Okay, yeah, this is where we're going to start bringing things to a close. Xmas Eve, Jeff Gashead and Mudlark Digging Up the Thames. By the way, I thought of Mudlark earlier on TikTok because I saw a video. It was a live stream of an actual mudlark, and it is someone that goes around digging up the Thames looking for like valuables, looking for metals or old treasure from the ships that sail up and down the Thames. So I finally actually know what a mudlark digging up the Thames means. By the way, Mudlark is a wonderful, another great YouTuber. Uploads some brilliant vids. And there is I don't know, I'm throwing down the gauntlet, Mudlark, in case you're still watching. I believe they told me once they fall asleep during my stream, so they're probably not even listening, but I'm throwing down a gauntlet with Mudlark and anyone else that wants to be the first person to get a Charles stamp uploaded as a short, along with all the coins. I'm at least gonna try and do them as I come across them. Right, that is pretty much where I'm gonna start saying goodnight. I do always ask at this point in the stream if you've enjoyed what you've watched this evening and you think it is in any way worthy of showing a little appreciation. Please consider hitting the thumbs up button before you leave us this evening. Scroll on to the next video, as it were. And I hope you make it back to my next stream. I don't know when that will be. I used to do them up to 2 a week. I've never done more than 2 a week, but yeah, this is the first one I've probably done for maybe even a month or 2. I'm not sure. But thanks to the names on the screen, and as I said, Mudlark's on there. Very much deserved. If you want to know how you can show your support, obviously it starts with just hitting the thumbs up button, or it starts with just being here and watching the video. Thanks for your time. If it is worthy of a thumb up, then they're always appreciated. If you want to go one step further, check out the links on screen. Okay, have a wonderful weekend. The day of rest starts tomorrow, and I always look forward to it. Best part of the week, bar none. Sabbath day should be observed. There's nothing more to say on the matter. Okay, take care, and I'm going to start playing our intro. Back again at some point or another. Cheers for being with us, and as always, look out for the red shoes. Okay, I wish you good night, and take care.